Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.
Hello, ma'ams and sirs. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent, welcoming you to this week's WWE Raw Recap show. Appreciate you guys checking it out. This week's Raw takes place at the CFG Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. It is the post Money in the Bank Raw. Also, that's being done. It's in the back burner. Now, looks like they're going to start building up to SummerSlam now. And with that being said, speaking of building up, it would be nice if you would help me build up my list of subscribers by clicking on that subscribe button. Also, feel free to like, leave a comment, and let's let her rip. We kick off Raw this week with, of course, the WWE World Champion. It is time for singing Rollins's song. He comes in, dances, starts to speak up a little bit, then is cut off by Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes makes it to the ring. Of course, he does his catchphrase, "Hey, Baltimore," or wherever city they're in, what would you like to talk about? And I guess Baltimore didn't want to talk about much because here comes Brock Lesnar. Yes, cue the music. In comes Brock Lesnar. Cody wastes no time in going after him. They start putting a whooping on each other, throwing hands a little bit. And it looked like Cody was going to eat another F5, but he got out of it, hit a Cody cutter, hit the crossroads. Yeah. Now, definitely that's going to be match number 3 is definitely going to be SummerSlam, I do believe. So that kicks off. Next. So now the whole Cody and Brock thing is gone away. Now Rollins can speak. Oh no. Judgment Day has something else to say about that. Of course, this time is Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Dominique making their way to the ring. Rollins points out that Finn Balor's not with him. Damian tells Rollins, hey, you need to worry about him because he's the Money in the Bank winner. And of course, over the loud boos from the crowd, they finally set up a match between Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins for the main event. Next. Now we finally have our first match of the night. It is Mr. Money in the Bank Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Knock Your Head Off. Shinsuke had the early advantage until Priest takes over. Action spills out in the ring. Nakamura runs Priest into the post. Priest comes back though, hits a Falcon Arrow over a barricade. Shinsuke comes back but still falls to Damian Priest South of Heaven finisher. Probably at a different time, this would probably be a better match, but this is all made to make Damian Priest look strong. So, because he is Mr. Money in the Bank and could be your next WWE World Heavyweight Champion or Universal Champion or U.S. Champion or Intercontinental. One of those. Any championship he wants. All he has to do is cash it in, but definitely looks like he's zero in on the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Next up, the segment with Ronda Rousey. She's in the ring. She has something to say. And, of course, she gets interrupted by Shayna Baszler. Starting to know the theme of the night. Somebody wants to talk. Interrupt them. Baszler comes out, states that people are tired of her, tired of seeing her, tired of hearing her. She also states, hey, now that there's somebody here that can kick her ass. And Ronda Rousey said, okay, let's go. So they start brawling, finally get separated. Little bit of trade of submission holds during the course of the brawling, but definitely be a different match, I think. I think these two girls, when they are two ladies or females, women, whatever you want to call it, don't want to offend nobody by calling them girls, especially them. Good gosh, they can kick my ass. Just one of them could kick my ass. I'm sorry. I'm not too proud to admit that one of these ladies by herself, blindfolded, could kick my ass. Anyway, I digress. I think these two will just pretty much, man, just lay it in with each other. So that could be better than what people really expect. So keep your expectations low, but don't be surprised by them having a good old fashioned throwdown. Next, all right, now it's time for the women's tag team turmoil match to determine who the next number one contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Of course, the new champions are Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. They make their way to the ring just to check out, see what's going on. And this Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, this, if you play pool, it's something called run a table, which pretty much means you knocked every ball in. I'm pretty sure if you play pool, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's pretty much what Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green pretty much did here. They first eliminated Andy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Then came Nikki Cross and Emma. They quickly disposed of them. Dana Brooke and Tegan Knox was next. They got a little bit of offense in, but was eliminated during a commercial break thanks to a knee strike. Then the last team up was my favorite new tag team, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. They got a little bit more shine in this match, but they will go for their finisher. It got countered. Deville would hit one of them from behind the referee's back, of course. Chelsea Green would hit the Unprettier, and you knew number one contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships is Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. They have a little face-off with the champs, and that's how that segment ends. Next. Now it's time for Becky Lynch to come in the ring. She gets a good ovation from the crowd, calls out Trish Stratus. Trish comes out, says, if you, first of all, funny little line, hey, I got a broken nose face mask deal going on, and I still look better than anybody in Baltimore. Probably wasn't lying, which, no offense, Baltimore people, never been there. Anyway, she does come out, says that she looks better than everybody, and that she's not medically cleared to wrestle tonight, but told her next week she's got an appointment and to keep her schedule open. All right, now we have another match down, Alpha Academy with Maxine Dupree versus Viking Raiders and their manager, Valhalla. I hope Valhalla. Anyway, Gable and Eric will start things off. Gable with a brief little shine, hits got a good takedown, and said his little thank you line, and the crowd responded. Of course, after that, he gets tossed around by Eric. Otis comes in, gets his stuff in, including the Caterpillar. I believe he hit 2 in this match. Then in the end, ladies got involved. Valhalla with an advantage because size and experience. The guys would fight amongst themselves. Gable would hit a moonsault. He would also hit a flying headbutt. As this was going on, there was outside the ring. Valhalla looked to put things away, but Dupree wound up rolling her up for the win. Her first match on Raw, first win, gives herself and Alpha Academy the win. So good for them. Basically, it's a comedy program mostly. I think it's entertaining. I just never did get into Viking Raiders. My bad. All right, next up, the ladies. Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. Natalya giving Rhea Ripley a little taste of her own medicine here. She would get the advantage by a little sneak attack before the match. The referee let Ripley get her wits about her, and Natalie started up again, putting a pretty good whooping on Rhea, but Rhea wound up getting the advantage Then dominates from there. Small little comeback from Natalia, but did I keep calling her Natalie? Sorry, it's Natalia. Anyway, end of the match, you guessed it, Rhea Ripley with a riptide pins Natalia. Then she gets in a few more shots. Don't know where this is going. How many times can you get your ass? Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'm thinking more of, 80s talk. How the, underdog get their ass kicked a few times, then kick the ass. But just don't see Natalia being Ripley for the WWE World Women's Championship. So, alright. Next match here is Matt Riddle versus Giovanni Vinci. Giovanni Vinci just got treated like a ham and egger in this match. Riddle made quick work, got the pin. However, the Imperium comes to the ring, starts attacking Riddle, but here comes Drew McIntyre to even things out, and they clear the ring, and looks like they're gonna have a match, tag team match next week. Imperium versus Drew McIntyre and the original bro Matt Riddle. Should be a good match. I definitely will look forward to that match. Alright, time for your main event. It is Seth freaking Rollins, your WWE World Champion, going against Dominic Mysterio. Dum Dum doing the dodge, duck, dip, dodge offense. Probably something he learned in prison. Did I catch that right also? Are they going to really start calling him Dirty Dominic Mysterio? Come on. Dirty Dick Slater, Dirty Dick Murdoch, Dirty Dusty Rhodes, back when he was a heel. Dirty Dutch Mantel, Dirty Dominique. It might work. He looks too clean. Anyway, till he wrestles, he does kind of sweat bad. Anyway, Seth does get a hold of him, starts putting a whooping on him, until, of course, Priest interferes. Dominic will get 2 frog splashes, but will get the knees of Rollins on the 3rd try. And it looked like Rollins was going to set up for the curb stomp after he got Priest out of the way, because he looked like he was about to interfere again. However, Priest would run back in and attack Rollins. Bell rings, disqualification win for Seth Rollins. After all that, he gets pretty much another whooping. Tries to come back a little bit, but he gets another whooping from Priest, Dom, and Rhea. Priest is looking to cash in that Money in the Bank until Finn Balor shows up, runs in, and he attacks Seth Rollins, causing Priest not being able to cash it in. And we see Priest not too happy about that. So looks like there's some dissension there. Other than that, a lot of talk on the show and quick matches. Of course, I think that's their stable. If they do those turmoil matches, they just gonna get it out real quick. I hate to see my new favorite tag team be on the losing end of that, but give it time. You don't have to throw them right there to the wolves just yet. I'll quit snapping in a minute. Other than that, like I said, a little too much talking, yet you know what's happening. Now the build up to SummerSlam, and it looks like it will be Drew McIntyre versus Gunther, maybe Seth Rollins, Finn again, Cody versus Brock, number 3, and of course I would think that it's going to put the women's tag team match on the SummerSlam pay-per-view. It will be, of course, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. But usually they kind of got a habit of just putting those on the Raws. Like I said, it's supposed to be Raw, SmackDown, NXT now, so they could drop in any one of those shows. Now we just look forward to SmackDown, see what SmackDown might want to set up now. But I'll put my 2 cents on SmackDown later on this week. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyway. If you did like it, please hit a like, the subscribe button. Also, feel free to leave a comment what you think of this week's Raw. Other than that, you folks have a good one and take it easy.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife and Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife and Natural.